Have you ever had a story you wanted to share, but you didn't know where to start? If you could have told me the craziness that we would get into whenever we started our sailing journey, I would have laughed. And maybe been a little bit freaked out. But knowing what we know now, I can't imagine it any other way. Our 36-foot Bruce Roberts sailboat named Belafonte had taken us across the Gulf Stream to explore crystal clear waters, down the Windward Passage to find shelter, and then back up the Yucatan Channel to keep the dream alive. And after sailing Belafonte for the past couple years, we decided we wanted to keep on cruising, and thought if another boat came along with everything that we wanted, we would look at it. Well, one did. And there she was, our future Cosmica. We knew right away that this was a boat for us.
Finally closed on the Norseman 447. We just arrived to Cape Canaveral. It's on the dock right over there. Yeah, we're pretty excited. Took a little while to get, the boat surveyed and the clothes on the boat, but finally got it done. Now we're gonna spend a couple of days on it until we gotta fly back to Mexico.
Not Mexico.
Fly back to Panama and pick up old Belafonte and bring her back across the Caribbean Sea. So
Once again.
But yeah, we're excited about today, and wrap her up and make sure she's secure for the next month and a half while we're going, bringing Belafonte back up. But we'll show you the boat in a minute. Show you the boat in a minute.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
We found a Norseman 447, docked in Mare Island next door to Cape Canaveral. The Norseman 447 is a beautiful cutter rig, designed by none other than the great Robert Perry himself, with a lead-filled fin keel, draft over 6 feet, and a skeg-hung rudder. It makes for a very blue water-worthy vessel. The video that you're looking at now is from our first look with the broker, so sorry the camera is a little zoomy. I wasn't anticipating using this, but it does show the whole boat in one shot. Our model is a 1985 center cockpit with 2 berths and 2 heads. Some creature comforts that we didn't have before are an oven, a shower, a big old bed, and a freezer. And of course, a bigger engine. We couldn't wait to move in. After making the purchase official, we sailed Belafonte back to Florida from Panama to get her ready for a future owner and move aboard our new home. We're in the old stomping grounds here. Since there were upgrades we wanted to do and it was already late in the season, we decided to hang back until the end of the year and get some work done to prepare for 2025. We did of course have our maiden voyage with her, where we sailed down to Key West and back. This was a great opportunity to get a feel for the new boat, and inevitably give us a list of things that we wanted to work on this year while hanging back in Florida. Dolphin party! But staying in Florida comes at a price, and more importantly, a risk. more.
Northwestern Brevard County in East Central Florida until 10:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Alright, so Hurricane Helene is gonna hit today.
In the Big Bend area of Florida, so like well above Tampa through Tallahassee.
All of Florida is pretty nervous right now. There's some effects already happening. The rain just started here. Fingers crossed, hoping for the best for everyone. Hurricane Milton is heading this way. It was a Category 5. It may make landfall as a 4, but by the time it gets to us, it'll be like a 1.
So we're battening down the hatches. The eye might come right over us, so we might see 90-mile-an-hour winds. We are getting off the boat though, so...
Where we are in this marina, there's a hotel that we can watch the boat from the hotel room. So hopefully...
It's actually, I don't know if you can see it, it's right behind me. So we'll be right over there.
Although we prefer life on the hook rather than being tied to the dock, we were grateful to be tucked in at a marina in such a protected area this hurricane season. We did debate staying on the boat like we did for Helene, but after a generous offer to shelter with our boat in sight, we decided it was the best choice in this scenario. When Milton arrived, things did start to get a little tense.
So we're going to keep you updated on any of these movements as we get more information about what's happening on the ground.
How far down?
Okay, so it's already to like my hip level. I'm gonna win this bet.
Let's go.
Well, and the higher you go, the better.
Things were looking pretty good. We tidied up a few loose ends for our neighbors and friends, and made sure any fenders that wiggled their way out were resecured. The water was starting to rise, but because of the Canaveral lock system, the storm surge was kept in check. Our boat was doing just fine, so we continued to keep an eye out to make sure it stayed that way. Alright. Time to go inside. Here, you close the door. Woo! Boat's still there. After the storm passed, we were grateful to only find new deck leaks. But our hearts hurt for those who were truly affected.
Open to receive patients at this time. St. Pete had their wastewater went down last night and their water systems went down last night, but they have been able to restore both of those.
So many boats down.
we'll go out for like 30 minutes. Probably won't be long.
2024 was a tough hurricane season. Like many, we couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief when it was the end of November. We still had much work to do to set sail again, but with one less thing to worry about and a healthy dose of willpower, we were ready to get things done. To cross some of those big ticket items off of our to-do list, we booked a slot in the local shipyard for 1 week, which we hoped would give us enough time to put on a fresh layer of bottom paint and completely redesign and build a new Dodger and Bimini with the help of a professional welder, of course. But even so, would 1 week be enough time?
Here's one guy. Thought he was gonna try to shoot the bridge.
Look at that, that's like Medusa hair.